Aloha cupcakes. Tonight's video is a little different. Not that it's different in terms of what I'm doing, it's that paint didn't dry. So I only got one layer of colors into this one. And yes, I'm going to put them all together and so you can see like a start to finish type of video for it. But tonight you're really just getting a small preview of what I'm working on. Yeah, that's about it. Sorry. So here, this is just a single part of what I'm working on with this one. And yeah, it's one of those coffin purse things. And I just kind of had this idea for what I wanted to do. And honestly, I started to take the white paint that was on this off, and then I just kind of rubbed it in until it faded to where I thought it would be usable as a backdrop for the UV paint when I go to spray that later. Right now, I'm just working on the white. Now, I do have an image in front of me that I'm working with, but obviously I don't have any guidelines, and it's really only going to be about 45% accurate to what I'm looking at. And that's provided this design actually stays the way that it's supposed to. So normally I don't work like this, okay? Let's just call it what it is. Normally, whenever I'm doing any form of graphics or anything like that, it is drawn out. I measured it. I kind of tried to have a rough idea what I was doing. This one, from the very beginning, is already a mistake. So basically, I'm already screwing it up. Which also gives me the freedom then to just go. So if this works, great. If it doesn't work, also great. And I mean, I guess we're just going to see. But for tonight, I did add hardener in it. I did add a little bit of flow enhancer just because things were being a little goofy in here. I am at 12% humidity today. I had to run a swamp cooler in my shop knowing that it was already 60 degrees. So it's a wonderful like 55 in my shop right now, which I know it doesn't sound horrible. It's just that it was 92 today. So a little drastic. Now, normally whenever I'm working on graphics of any sort, I don't start with white. I typically start with my base color, and then I go in and I add lighter spots and darker spots throughout the course of it. So to start off with just white, and the reason that I'm doing that is because I'm going to be spraying UV reactive paint on top of it, which now that I have a better understanding of how that stuff works in terms of both how it glows and how to get it to adhere to things in order for the glowing portion of it to work a little bit better with base coats and UV coats and things like that, I think I got this one under control. So even if this design is terrible, I think the sequence of how I'm doing things is going to work out pretty well. Just there's that small matter of getting the paint to dry. Yay. Yeah, I know. There are solutions. I mean, I've actually got a space heater that this probably could have sat in front of for an hour so that I could do this, but did I do that? No. Why would I? That sounds logical, rational, makes sense. Yeah, that looks like that's a oops. Yeah. I love sitting here watching in the playback while I'm doing the voiceovers, and I can see the spots where it's like, I shouldn't have done that. And normally I'm pretty good about not calling it out, but what's the point? Like, this is just happening the way that it's happening. There's a rough idea of how I wanted to go. There's a couple of photos that I have of sculptures. Actually, I'm not even using like a graphic of some sort. I'm using a photo of a sculpture that well, the thing is that I also knew that the second I went to try to take the white stuff off this, that this wasn't going right. So like, you know what? I've already messed this up. Let's just see if we can salvage it and let's do whatever. And strangely enough, actually, you know what? No, we'll see how this goes. Because tomorrow I get to spray the UV coats, and with any luck, I'll get the black and grays laid out on this one, and we'll see if it's horrible or not. Actually, I wonder if I could do the gray. I'll do the black first, and then do the gray, and then come back in again with the UV on top of that, and I might be able to clear coat over that. And yes, I have a specific clear coat just for this instead of using automotive grade clear coat for literally everything. Even though I use automotive clear coat for almost everything. So, like, even some of the canvases, I spray that stuff on there. I don't care. But I think this is starting to actually shape up the way that I think it might be salvageable if the design holds. I won't know until I spray the UV paint and then start messing with the rest of the detail work. But this concept might work. It might just be garbage, and I may set this thing on fire and just like, oh, oops, I don't know what happened to it. What do you mean there was a video? No, you made that up. Okay, I guess I can't really just do that if I'm posting this video tonight. Okay, fine. I'm going to finish this regardless of how horribly it turns out. So, you didn't even twist my arm. I just decided that arbitrarily based on the judgments of someone who isn't even watching this video and most likely will not see anything. Yeah, it kind of works. Okay, I have some shopping to do then, because I have a couple of ideas how I want to actually try to solve this whole not drying issue thing. And yeah, let's look that up. Oh, I'll finish this first, but yeah, I'm going to go check that out. So, to prevent this, tomorrow I'm going to pick up a heat gun. Yeah, I looked it up. They're only like $30, but yeah, we're at that time of year where I start to need things like that around here. So I'm going to go get one. So, till the next video, stay moist, my friends.